Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the last lesson, I introduced you all to the Tashdeed. The W sign over a letter is a Tashdeed. Okay, and the letter that bears the Tashdeed is called a Mushaddad letter. Okay, so now in this lesson, what are we going to learn? We are going to learn that how a Tashdeed letter should be pronounced or joined with the letter, with a quiescent letter after it. So we are going to learn this in this lesson. So see the first example on the screen. It is Meem Zabar Ma. But as I explained you in the Tashdeed lesson, that you can see that the letter after the Meem is Ra and the Ra is bearing a Tashdeed. So you cannot only read Meem Zabar Ma because Ra is dependent on the Meem. So you have to join the Ra with the Meem first. So how will you read? Meem Ra Zabar Mar. And then you cannot read directly Ra Pesh Ru. Why? Because you can see that the letter after Ra is Waw, and that is a quiescent Waw, the Waw with the Jazm. So that means the Waw is dependent on the Ra. So you just cannot read Ra Pesh Ru. You have to read Ra Waw Pesh Ru. So how do you do it? Do the hijay? Meem Ra Zabar Mar and then Ra Waw Pesh Ru. So it is Marru. As you can see that the Ra is getting duplicated, because the Ra is bearing a Tashdeed. Okay, and then the Alif is a silent letter. Meem Ra Zabar Mar, Ra Waw Pesh Ru, Marru. Alif is a silent letter. Why? Because Alif is not even bearing any haraka, means Zabar Zer Pesh, and not even there is a Jazam over it. So it is not to be read. It is only read when it is a Alif Madda, that means Alif with a Zabar before it. So there is not even a Zabar before it. So we will skip the Alif. See the next one. It is Ra Ba Zabar Rob. Ba Ya Zer Bi. Robbi. You have to drag it. Why? Because the Ya, quiescent Ya with a Zer before it is a Ya Madda, and you have to drag the Ya Madda. The letters of Madda are to be dragged. So Marru. In Marru, you have to drag the Ru. You cannot drag the Mar. You have to drag the Ra Waw Pesh Ru, because the only letters which are to be dragged are the long vowel sounds, that is the Alif Madda, Waw Madda and Ya Madda, and Khada Zabar, Khada Zer Ulta Pesh, means the vertical Zabar, vertical Zer and the reverse Pesh. Okay. So it is, second one is Rabbi. See the third one. It is Meem Dal Pesh Mud, Dal Ta Zabardat, Muddat. Then you have Huqqat. You cannot say Huqqat. You have to join the Ha and Qaf first. Huqqat, Huqqat. Khaffat, Khaffat. Come to the second line. Tabbat, Taqallat. This is a 4-letter word. See how I do the hijay. Ta zabar ta, Kha lam zabar khal, Taqal lam ta zabar lat, Taqallat. Qaddamtu, Qaddamtu. The next is, there is a Waw Zabar Wa, but you can see that there is a Waw Alif Zabar Wa. There is a Alif Madda. But after that you see the Lam, and then after that you see the Sod with the Tashdeed. So you have to drop the Alif and you have to drop the Lam, because two dependent letters cannot be read together. Okay, so Alif and Sod cannot be read together. So you will drop the Alif and directly you will join the Waw with the Sod. So Waw, Sod, Zabar Was, Sod Ba Pesh Sub, Was Sub Ha Zer Hi, Was Subhi, Was Subhi, Was Shamsi, Was Shamsi, Was Shafai, Was Shafai, Bis Sabri, Bis Sabri. Okay, now come to the next part of this page. You can see that there are two Tashdeed together. In the upper part, in the first 3 lines, there was a Tashdeed and a Jazam after that. But now we are going to learn and understand how we read a Tashdeed with a Tashdeed. This is called Tashdeed Ma'ahu Tashdeed, means a Tashdeed with a Tashdeed. Okay, so just understand the hijay. There is nothing difficult. Ya, Za, Zabar, Yaz. Then you cannot say za zabar za. Why? Because there is a kaf bearing a tashdeed. So you have to join the kaf with the za. So ya za zabar yaz, then the za kaf zabar zak. And then the kaf independently. Kaf khada zabar ka, yaz zak ka, ya za zabar yaz, za kaf zabar zak, yaz zak, kaf vertical zabar ka, yaz zak ka. Then you have yazakkaru. Many people do a mistake. They say yazakkaru. When you say yazak, that means you are not joining the ya and the zal. Whereas you have to join it. Why? Because the zal is also bearing a tashdeed. There are tashdeed with a tashdeed. So ya zal zabar yaz, zal kaf zabar zak, yazak kaf zabar ka, yazakkaru, yazakkaru. Then you have al-muddassiru, al-muddassiru. Many people do a mistake in this word also. They say al-mudassiru. No. You have to join the mim and the dal first because the dal is also bearing a tashdeed. So it is al-muddassiru, al-muddassiru. Then you have al-muzzammilu, al-muzzammilu. Why am I dragging the meme? Because in the last lesson I had told you that the noon mushaddad and the meme mushaddad has to be dragged. Means there should be gunna in that. Okay, so it is al-muzzammilu. It is not muzammilu. It is muz. First join the meme and the za and then the za and the meme. Muzzammilu. Then you have illiyina. Illiyina. How do I do the hijjah? Ain lam zir il, lam ya zir li, illi ya zir yi, illiyi, noon zabar na, illiyina, illiyuna. You cannot say illiyuna. It is illiyuna. There should be a clear, sharp sound of the duplication. Illiyuna. Then you have innalladhina, innalladhina, illalladhina, illalladhina, min sharrin naffathati. Understand this. Mim noon zir is min. Then you have sheen ra zabar shar. Then join the ra and the noon. Ra noon zir rin, sharrin. Noon fa zabar naf, sharrin naf. Fa khada zabar fa, sharrin naffathati. Min sharrin naffathati, min sharrin naffathati. Okay. Then you have fa'a, fa ain zabar fa, ain alif zabar a, fa'a. You cannot say fa'a. It is fa'a. Lam lam pesh lul. Okay, this is to be explained inshallah in the later lessons, that how a tanween letter should be joined with a tashdeed letter. Okay, but I am telling you in advance here that when a tanween letter, if there is a tashdeed letter after the tanween letter, then you have to drop the tanween and there is only one harka remaining. Means the lam is bearing two pesh, so you will read only one pesh. So lam pesh is lul, then lam zeli, lulli. Okay, don't read the tanween. Why we should not read the tanween? There is a different rule for this, that is called the idgham yarmalun, which says that if there is any letter from the ya, ra, mim, lam, waw, noon after the tanween, so the tanween gets dropped, means the noon gets mixed with those letters. Okay, so that is a totally different ruling. Inshallah, we will learn it in the future. But for now, just understand this, that how will you do the hijjah? Lam, pesh, lul. Only include only one, read only one pesh over here. Okay, so it is lam, pesh, lul, lam, zeli, lulli, fa'alulli. And you have to drag the a. Why? Because there is alif madda attached with the ain. So it is fa'alulli ma yuridu. Fa'alulli ma yuridu.